My relation with Babaji started 23 years back, and I could say it's very personal, very subtle, as the most of the cases of all the devotees. I think that we all have some kind of deep connection with Babaji since our previous lives. And just in the right moment, he called us to Haidakhan, to this holy place. And somehow we feel this place like home. It's difficult to explain that feeling because I never had something similar in my life. The first time I came to Haidakhan, it was like, I know this place. I've been here before. And that experience, many of the devotees, we had the same experience. We shared that the first time we arrived to Haidakhan, it's like, wow, I already been here. This is the place I belong. And since that very first moment, that connection was so strong that I kept coming. Since for the last 23 years, I keep coming to Haidakhan or Chilianola, always that I have a chance. Now I just give up everything in Spain and I moved to Haidakhan. And the people used to ask me, why a Western person leave everything and comes here? Which is the motivation to do that? Because many Indians, even they know the culture, they know everything about all Indian gods and the traditions. They won't be able to do something like that. And for a Western person, even it's more weird. And there's not a logical explanation for that, because it's about something very deep. It's like to explain the connection with Babaji is like to explain how do you feel when you fell in love to a person that never fell in love. How the body is, all the molecules are changing, the vibration, how do you see the world is changed? So it is not possible if you don't experience. Being here, it's that kind of experience, but 100 times more intense. So Babaji can make you feel such an incredible things, and that catch you in a very deep way. Babaji, he's an inspiration for me, of course, and for all the devotees, because everything was based in unity. For him was no religion, no borders, no difference between people. We were one family. For him, all the humanity is just one family. We are all the same. And whatever he did is just try to make us understand that concept of unity. What he said, it's the Sanatan Dharma, It's beyond any religion was the Sanatan Dharma. And that is just the law of the universe. And we all belong to this, to the nature. He also gave food to thousands and thousands of hungry people, just to show us that what we do to the God, we have to do to the people. Doesn't make sense to do offerings to the divine if you don't do the offerings to the people who is around you. Doesn't make sense. Because what we offer to the divine, heaven, it means that the nature is giving us all what we need. We receive from nature our food, our water, the climate, everything we need we receive for free. The nature is just giving like a mother, everything. And when we do heaven, in a symbolic way, we are just giving back a little of this beauty that we receive from the mother. The best flowers we have, perfumes, fruits. That is it's something that we have to bring to our daily life, just to help the people that are around us. When we offer something to the God, and if you worship the mother in the form of fire, but you don't worship your own mother or other women that are mothers, you betray them, you don't treat them with respect and love. Doesn't make sense. Because God, the divine, the energy that is in the fire, is in our mothers, it's in every woman, it's in every single person. Actually, it's in every single being. It's in all the symbols, in the stones, in the river, in all the insects, in the flowers, in the plants. That it means that we have to respect all the nature, all the human beings that exist in this planet. That increases your conscience about what we really are. We are not just isolated beings, that we belong to the whole nature. So when you start to think about this concept and to understand deeply what does it mean, your whole life changes. Because what you see is not something that it's from outside, but it's a reflection of yourself. It's something that the divine is within us, is within every single person, every single being. So when you recognize that, your attitude, it's completely transformed. How you can kill an animal when you know that that animal, the divine that you are worshipping, it's within that animal. You can do that. I don't mean that even here, of course, we don't eat any kind of eat meat, or we have a sattvic food. I don't mean that people have to be vegetarian or not. We have to be respectful. Be respectful with everything, with the food that we eat, with the plants, with the animals. I think, for example, like the American Indians, or all traditions, all tribes, that before they eat or they kill an animal, they pray for the soul of that animal. They ask permission to that animal, respectfully. They bow to that animal before they kill and they eat. That is what I mean. We have to be respectful with all the beings. And that is what Babaji was trying to show us. This concept of unity, this concept of humanity, that we already forgive. We are disconnected of the nature. We are disconnected of other beings. We make difference in everything, borders. I belong to this place, so you belong to that, we are enemies. So all art makes so many difference, when the essence of everything is that we are all the same. We belong from the same. And that is the beauty. We are all different, but at the end, the essence of all of us is exactly the same. So being in the ashram, living here, moving here, made me aware of this reality. For me, living here means that I'm connected with my real essence. And I can say that there's not any other experience that can bring you that feeling of content, happiness, and peace in mind when we connect with ourselves. Sometimes after doing Havan, the feeling is a feeling of emptiness, of really very deep peace. That emptiness doesn't mean to have the mind empty without any kind of a thought or whatever. It's just to be connected. Just the contrary, is to be connected with all the elements. You can feel the river, the sound of the river, the leaves, the birds. Everything is like you belong to all the nature, it's within you. That kind of emptiness, I mean, it's such an incredible experience. And when you practice this looking deep into the things, not just remain in the surface of the situations, you start not to be involved, emotionally involved with any kind of situation. So you take distance, and the way you react is completely different. And slowly, slowly, you just go into the main thing. That main thing, as Babaji say, is love, it's true, and it's simplicity. And he teach us, through karma yoga, through japa, through performing havans, we have to be aware of this true nature. And here, of course, it's easy to practice. The real world, it is so complicated. There is many inputs. The life is really try to catch us in a dimension that spirituality is very difficult to practice. Friends, family, job, everything is like out of this dimension, a spiritual dimension. But here we can really go deep. Even the things happen because we're all human beings and we have our fears, we have our wishes, we have our attachments. So the situation, the people when it comes to Haidakhan, all these things used to came out because here we are in this holy place to develop ourselves. And the way to develop ourselves is to overcome our limitations. Does it mean if you are a jealous person, this emotion will come out here. So you will have a chance to recognize this, to work on that and to overcome that. So you will get free of that. So whatever we have inside, Babaji just tried to bring it out. And people used to have very deep processes, very difficult process. Even many people comes here and they get sick. But this is a place of healing. Whatever we experience here, it's actually a blessing. If we get sick in Haidakhan, we are just burning a lot of karma. There are many stories of all devotees from Babaji's time, and he indeed explained, here, doing these practices, you are burning a lot of karma from many lives. And when you get sick here, or you have an accident here, or whatever happened here, it's really something that it will help you in your evolution. So we all are really blessed to have this opportunity. Of course, the people that we can spend long periods here, but even if you come for a day, that is also a blessing, because whoever comes here will receive something very deep, something that if he works on that, can change his or her life. It depends on us, what we do with that gift. But if we come here, we will receive something precious actually.